Hey Aaron, can you do me a favor?
Sure, what do you need?
I need you to check the drawers next to my bed and let me know if I'm out of rubbers.
Are you sure it's okay for me to go into your room? The last time I did that, you put me in a headlock.
That was 10 years ago. We aren't kids anymore.
It left a real imprint on my memory, though.
Just go check, you dork.
Now, that's a great way to ask for a favor.
Shut up and just go check. If I'm low, I need to pick some up before coming home.
Fine, I'll check. Guess you have a big date with Jess tonight.
Not Jessica. After years of asking her out, I finally got Erica to go out with me, and I'm planning to make the most of my victory.
Congrats.
Thanks, she's so hot.
I never saw why you were interested in her. Jessica's definitely better looking and a much better person.
It's the thrill of winning, bro. I'm finally getting what I've wanted after years.
I take it you and Jess aren't exclusive then.
Nah, we're just dating. She's just one of a few pieces I'm tapping. I'm too young to settle down with one vag, you know?
No, I don't. I'm more interested in the settling down part. Besides, I would have thought you had plenty of that since high school. You were a star player there then in college. I would have thought you'd be done by now.
Yeah, well, I just finished college, so I still have some wild rides to take until I'm ready to become a boring single woman man.
Jess seems like she might be worth getting your stuff together for.
Well, we aren't to that point yet.
Funny, she never struck me as the kind to just date around.
You were never particularly good at reading women either. Besides, it's not your business. What about those rubbers?
It looks like you only have a couple left.
Good to know. I'll make sure to grab some on the way home.
Have a good time.
Oh, I will. A very, very good time.
Hey, Jason. Jessica's here and says you aren't responding to her messages. She wanted me to try you.
Sorry, I just got out of an interview. Let her know.
Congrats. I know how hard you've been looking. Glad you're starting to get responses.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm surprised you didn't tell me about it when I asked you how it was going yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want to ruin the surprise.
What surprise? That you had an interview, or did you get the job?
It was just an interview. It's not that big a deal.
Well, congrats anyway. I'll let Jessica know.
Okay. Could you actually get her to head home?
What? Why? Don't you want to talk about it with us?
Well, the interview didn't go so well, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, at least you could think of it as good practice so you don't make the same mistake later.
Yeah. Anyway, could you let her know I'm not gonna be home for a bit?
I can spend time with her. Haley's coming over, and we were planning on doing some experimenting in the kitchen.
I know how much Jess likes cooking. Do what you want. Just make sure she knows not to expect me to be there.
Why can't you just text her that?
I'm busy, and she's there with you. Good grief, just tell her.
Alright, fine. I'll let her know. See you later.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, babe. Jess is joining us for the experiment.
Oh, that's fantastic. She makes a carrot cake that I adore. Ask her if she'll help with making that, and I'll pick up the ingredients.
You know that's a family recipe.
Well, if she and Jason get married, we might become family.
Are you hinting that you want me to propose to you?
We both know it's coming.
You were supposed to pretend that it wasn't already set in stone. I can't promise to you if you keep remembering that it's an upcoming event. How am I supposed to surprise you?
Okay, I get it. How about I say that she's already like family?
That's better. But apparently she and Jason aren't exclusive, so I don't think marriage is on the table for them.
Who told you they weren't exclusive? Is that according to Jason?
Yeah. I just want to stay out of it. I mean, it's really not my business.
I'm not sure that I'm comfortable with that response.
I understand, but she's never talked about how serious they were. He has.
Are you talking to save face for your brother? Or is this something you actually see for yourself too?
What? I'm not Jason. I'm perfectly happy with you and I don't want anyone else.
I wonder if that's the same thing your brother says.
Please, Haley, don't turn this into something it's not. It's their relationship, not ours. And it's not like we know what they've agreed to.
I'm sorry, Aaron, but I'm just not comfortable with this.
It's really not my business.
I think I'm gonna skip tonight.
Please don't do this, Haley.
I don't think I can be around Jess knowing that Jason is screwing around.
You don't know if the relationship is exclusive or not.
I'm pretty sure one of them thinks it is and the other one doesn't.
That's a talk they need to have then. Please just come over. I haven't gotten to see you in a week.
Sorry, but I need some time.
Okay, I understand. Have a good night, and I love you.
I love you too. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Sorry that Haley ended up canceling.
It's okay. She's been really stressed with school, so she just wanted some time alone.
You're a really good boyfriend, you know that?
I try to be. Haley's amazing, and I realize just how lucky I am that she's interested in me.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm just being honest.
I wish Jason was more like you.
He's still a bit immature. Being a star athlete has really gotten to his head, you know.
That's an excuse. He's the one who seems to be letting it get to his head.
Well, he'll straighten out someday.
Actually, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Is he seeing anyone else?
What do you mean?
Does he go out on dates with other women or invite them over to the house?
Honestly, yes, he does. He said that you guys weren't exclusive.
So you asked him?
Yeah, because when I talk to you, it always seems that you thought it was exclusive. That's why I asked him.
And he told you we weren't exclusive? He really said that?
Yeah, he did. I'm sorry.
I admit I'm hurt that you didn't... Never mind. This is all on him, and just so you know, we did talk about it, and we did agree to be exclusive.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jess. I'm really, really sorry.
It's not your fault. I mean, I'm disappointed that you didn't tell me, but I also understand.
I didn't think he was lying about it, and it's really not my business.
I get it. This really isn't fair to put you in this position. I really do appreciate your honesty, though.
I'm not gonna lie for him. You're my friend, so if something's bothering you and you ask me about it, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
You're a much better man than your brother.
Right now, it doesn't feel like it. Feels like I'm letting everyone down. I'm sorry that you're hurt.
I'll be okay. It's not like I'm married to the guy.
So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know yet. I'll make sure to tell you first, though.
What the frig, dude? You told Jessica that I'm dating other women? She asked me and I was honest. How could you do that to me? Talk about betrayal. I can't believe you would do that to your own brother. Where's the bro code? Didn't you say that you guys weren't exclusive? If that's true, how is it on me for her being upset? That's besides the point. You shouldn't have opened your mouth about what I do in my free time. You're such a douche. I'm not the one screwing around, Jason. And why do you even care? I thought you said she was just a piece you're tapping. Yes, she was. You had no right to tell her otherwise. You're the one who said the relationship wasn't exclusive. So why should I lie about it? We weren't exclusive, I told you that. That's not what she said. And you believe everything a hormonal chick says? When it comes to relationships, I'm starting to think that I would believe a leech over you. It couldn't possibly suck as bad as you do. You're the worst. Selling out your brother for what? Are you hoping to get with Jess or something? What? No. I like Jess, but just as a friend. And as a friend, I don't like what you've been doing to her. If you agreed to be exclusive, then you've been lying to me and cheating on her. We didn't agree to be exclusive. Between the two of you, I believe her. I want you out of the house today. It's not your house, Jason. Mom and Dad are paying the mortgage and taxes, and I'm the only one who's been paying the bills. I won't live with someone who will blow up my relationship. Dude, you blew up your own relationship by cheating on her. I wasn't cheating. Then why would she care if you were seeing other people? Because under your claim, she wouldn't have any reason to be upset. That's besides the point. You stabbed me in the back, and I'll not live with you anymore. Fine, you can leave. That's not happening, bro. I lived there first. For 2 days? What are you, 5 years old trying to call dibs? I'm calling Mom and Dad.
Wow, I guess you really haven't grown up. You broke up Jessica and Jason? Hi, Dad. No, I didn't break them up. Jason just called and told me that you let Jessica know he was spending time with other girls. Jason told me that they weren't exclusive, so when Jessica asked if he was seeing other women, I said yes. Why would you do that? Do you know how much this is going to hurt his image? How was I to know that he was lying to me? And since he was, why would I lie for him? Because he's your brother. And Jessica's my friend. She's treated me so much better than Jason ever did. I can't believe my own son would break up a great relationship just because he feels butthurt that his brother's a sports star. What? You've always been so jealous of your brother, and now you've taken it too far. I want you out of the house by the end of the day. What? I'm the one who's still in college. He's the one with a degree and who should have a job lined up. I will not support you and the hurt you caused your brother. If you want to be a horrible brother and a worthless son, I'll not enable you any further. Are you kidding me? No, I want you out. And until you apologize to your brother, you'll not be allowed back in the house. Wow. I always knew that you preferred him to me, but it was never so clear. Don't worry, I'll move out since there's no reason for me to apologize to him. I am ashamed that I had someone so selfish as you. Clearly you don't understand how the world works. Maybe when you grow up we can talk. Oh, don't hold your breath, Dad. Because if lying to a perfectly great person to cover for my cheating scum brother is what you consider right, I'll never be right. How dare you! I'm gonna head over there as soon as this football game is over to teach you some manners. Don't bother. I'll be long gone. Good luck with everything. You'll need it. You're the one who'll need it, Aaron. Hey, Aaron, is it true that you ratted out your brother to that girl? Oh, good grief. Somehow it does not surprise me that you're siding with Jason. He's so cool. How could you do that to him? Jessica asked me a question. I told her the truth. It's not my fault that my brother lied to me and said they weren't exclusive. They weren't exclusive. Then I couldn't have ruined their relationship by telling her that he was seeing other people, could I? Well, she seems to have taken it the wrong way. No, I'm pretty sure that he was lying to me, and this is the end result. He just keeps lying, and everyone keeps enabling him. It was a dick move, Aaron, and you know it. If you did that to me, I'd block you. Good to see how far our friendship extends. Bros before hoes, Aaron. Bros before hoes. I don't have time for this. My dad kicked me out, and I'm getting the last of my stuff together. Wow. Looks like you're facing some real consequences for ruining your brother's relationship. And I'm blocking you now.
Hey, Aaron. How are you holding up?
Doing okay.
I'm sorry.
For what? You didn't do anything.
You talked about how your parents favored your brother. I guess I just thought it was you complaining. I can't believe they kicked you out of the house.
At least now I know I don't have to worry about all of the people in my life who made things difficult.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you.
Thanks, but I'm okay. Just need to get things in order so that I can pay for everything. May end up graduating a bit late because I'm gonna have to get a job.
What if you moved in with me?
I'm not gonna do this to you, Haley. I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I always am.
I know that your friends have pretty much ditched you, though.
Most of them used me to get close to my brother. They weren't really my friends.
This whole thing just really sucks.
Not really. At least now I know who my friends are. Funny that most of you are female.
You're certainly going to be popular with the ladies. I best make sure to stake my claim. Are you sure you don't want to live with me?
I'm sure. When I'm on my feet, I may want to live with you, but in my house, not your parents' house.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
I need to get going. I have a job interview in about 30 minutes, so I need to make sure I'm ready.
Knock 'em dead, tiger.
Talk to you in a while, crocodile.
I love you.
Love you too. Hey, it's been a while since we talked. Is this Justin or Debbie? What? It's me, your father. What do you want, Justin? Call me Dad.
No thanks. What do you want? I want to reconnect with you, son. Huh, that didn't last as long as I thought it would. This wouldn't happen to have something to do with the fact that I made top 10 successful men under 30, would it? What? Are you? I had no idea. Right, so the timing is just very, very coincidental. Yes, that's right. I just wanted to apologize. I may have been a bit rash. Well, Justin, the time to have realized that would have been a few years ago. At this point, it's really not necessary. Wow, you've really grown up. There was a time when you would have eaten up an apology. Love that your low opinion of me hasn't changed. You know that I've always loved you. Sure, that's definitely what your actions suggested. Why are they calling you Aaron Hamilton? I took Haley's name. What? Who's Haley? She was my girlfriend for like 7 years. Oh, I don't think you ever introduced us to her. Yeah, you definitely met her. Wait, what do you mean you took her name? We got married. Since I really didn't have a family, I was welcomed into hers. It just made sense to me to take her last name. That's ridiculous! You have a family, and we all love you very, very much. Sure, that's why you kicked me out of the house. I didn't kick you out. I thought you would apologize to Jason, and then everything would have been fixed. I'm pretty sure the last time we texted, you threatened me. Well, you definitely stuck it to Jason. You should have at least covered the bills for the last month when you were there. Are you serious? I did. I left him $750 when I left. $750? He said you stiffed him. Pfft, no surprise there. He's a pathological liar, and we all enabled him. He certainly has had some issues over the last few years. And now you're contacting me because of it. Well, he needs help. He got caught in someone else's car. So he stole a car. No, he was just borrowing it. Is he in jail? Yes, and we need a bit more money to bail him out. I'll bet that's rough. So I was wondering if you could help us out. Didn't he save up money from his earnings? Well, not exactly. I know that you have a nice paycheck. You should be able to cover it. I lost my job after they hired Jason, and he accidentally took some money from one of the projects. Ah, so he stole from your employer. That's not what happened. It was great catching up with you. Glad to hear that you guys are doing well. Please don't contact me again. You can't cut us out of your life! You're right, because you did that years ago. I'm just not allowing you back in my life. How can you do this to us? We need you! You should know how easy it is. After all, you did it to me just a few years ago. Good luck, Justin. Hey, brother. I know you're still mad at me after all these years, but I need you now. No, Jason, I won't bail you out of jail. Why not? I forgive you for destroying my relationship with Jessica. Now you have a chance to make it up to me. Are you kidding me? I didn't do anything wrong. And the fact that you're still blaming me just goes to show that you haven't changed at all. After she dumped me, everything went downhill. You did that. I'm pretty sure you cheating on her was the reason why she dumped you. You told her I was doing it. If I had lied, she would have stopped talking to all of us, and I probably would have lost Haley. Sorry, but you weren't worth it. How could you say that about your own brother? They're the words you used to say to me when I wouldn't do your homework for you. You're so petty. I can't believe you're still holding on to those feelings all of these years later. Says the guy who's still angry at me for not lying to his ex-girlfriend. That was different. Look, I'm not going to fight with you, Jason. I'm not going to do anything with you anymore. Good luck with the trial, and have a nice life. Wait! What? Can't you send some money? Or hire me an attorney? I'll forgive you then. I don't need anything from you. When I attended Jessica's wedding a couple of months ago, I knew that I did the right thing. And no, if Mom and Dad can't bail you out, you'll have to come up with something else. How can I do that if I'm stuck in jail? I'm sure you'll find a way. You always do. But I recommend that you avoid committing a worse crime to try to cover this one. I'm not an idiot. You sure? Could have fooled me. Anyway, good luck, Jason, and please do lose my number.
Jason ended up getting convicted of Grand Theft Auto and was sentenced to 5 years in prison. When he was released, his parents tried to get him back on track because they had thought they would be able to coast into retirement with Jason's sports career covering their expenses. They hadn't really saved up much because they had thought he would cover them. They ended up having to move out of the city and into a small place in the country with 2 small bedrooms. Afraid to lose their son now that they were getting on in years, they were too afraid to kick him out of the house. But they soon learned just how hard it was to live with him. Jason continued to try to live off of his status from when he was a college athlete. He managed to get a job at a gym, but he was constantly under threat of being fired because of how he treated the female members. The only reason that he wasn't fired was because the man who ran it was his coach in high school. Aaron continued to grow his business, ending up as one of the best-known names in his industry. He and Haley had 5 children, and she was able to stay home and take care of them. Since he ran his own business, he was able to make time to play with them every evening. Once a year, they even vacationed with Jessica, her husband, and their children.